What's up, boy? It's your boy Lois Sentiment Imaging Entertainment, aka Mr. Don't Ask Me What's in My Cup. Back with another episode of Jockish. Man, you already know what time it is, man. But before we get into anything, let's run that intro. Hey, 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 oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Feel me, man? We lit in this thing today. You feel what I'm saying? Heck, I was supposed to have. There we go. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? We lit in this thing. We lit in this thing. All right. We about to get this party started, man. Today we're getting into a few different topics. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're gonna talk about that that horrible Boston and Milwaukee game last night. You know what I mean? The MVP race, Kevin Durant, and things that he had to say. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson, Mavs, and a whole lot more, man. A whole lot more. We're gonna surf through Twitter. We're gonna do a lot of things. Feel me? Whoa! Alright. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate y'all for being in the building. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for being in the building. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself at home, take your shoes off. You know what I'm saying? Just don't put your feet up on the table. You feel me? And use a coaster under there. Now, the way this is going down right now, we're about to start it off, of course, with the first topic of the day, man. And the first topic of the day is, of course, that horrible game from last night, man. The Celtics and the Bucks. I don't know what happened in this game. I don't know what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, it wasn't really pretty for Milwaukee. You know? And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are kind of like wondering, like, what does this mean? Like, does this mean Milwaukee's not ready for Boston, or is Boston the Kings of the East? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, are they the best duo in basketball? Combined, they had a total of 70 points. That's 50% of the total output of their points. Now, if you get 70 points from two players, you show should win. You show should win. You feel what I'm saying? Because, bro, 70 from two players, 70 from two. All you need is for five other players to give you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like somewhere between 35, 50, and you pretty much looking really good. You looking good. You know what I mean? Like, you looking good. Like, that's a big deficit, you know what I mean? 41 points. I couldn't believe it, my guy. I couldn't believe it. 41 points. You feel what I'm saying? That was really bad, man. And here's the thing. The question on the question in the atmosphere right now, you know what I mean, the quote unquote narrative, as we should say, is, are the Celtics going to take over the East? Like, you know what I mean? Because the Celtics have an easier schedule than the Bucks do, the remaining like 5, 6 games they got left. So the real question today is, can that happen? Can they take over? Can they run these guys out of the first seed and possibly, get home court advantage throughout the playoffs? Which would be really good for them because, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, when it comes to these two teams, When it comes down to it, if they meet in the Eastern Conference Finals, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Home court advantage might mean more than you. That might be very important because it's gonna be real hard to see either one of these teams take a L at the house. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can't. I doubt I see either one of these teams take a L at home. That's my point. So I really feel like you feel me. It's definitely one of those things. But to be honest with you, I honestly don't feel like the Milwaukee Bucks actually even give a shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the Milwaukee Bucks really care whether they do or do not have, whether they do or do not have uh the number one seed. I don't think it matters to them as much as everybody think it does. I don't think that they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, have as hard of a time as everybody believes that they do. You know, when it comes down to it and these two teams meet in the playoffs, I do think that Milwaukee will be well prepared and ready to play these guys because they only lost because I mean, I feel they only lost because they came in this game thinking to themselves, "Oh man, it's on. I got the players that I didn't have." That's what Giannis was thinking. I got the guys I didn't have. All these guys were sitting here thinking to themselves, like, "We didn't have our team when they beat us out of the playoffs last year. Like they dusted them last year, but they didn't have a squad. You feel what I'm saying? Like they didn't when they got beat. You know what I mean? Like they didn't have a team, so they was like, oh. And then the Boston came out there thinking to themselves, oh yeah, y'all got y'all squad now, huh? They came out there with an agenda. They was like, we gotta win this game because people don't believe that we're the team in the East right now. They got the best record right now. They didn't have their guys, you know what I mean, when we played them before. So now that they got all their guys and it is close to the playoffs, it's a crunch time game. You know what I mean? You can even listen to Jalen Brown in the post game interview. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said in the post game interview. He said that we were ready for this. You know how it is. It's close to the playoffs. It's basically a playoff game. That ain't how that ain't how Giannis and them came in there. They came in there thinking to themselves, "Oh yeah, we them dudes. We finna come in there and do this." But they had a great scheme against them. Putting Marcus Smart on Giannis to you know what I mean because Marcus Smart is the most physical player that they have on Boston. And the thing about Giannis is that Giannis is always his physicality is able to outdo everybody on the court. Now, if you're small and able to get physical with him, that's going to cause a problem. You know what I mean? I know it kind of doesn't seem like that makes sense, but the tactic of this and you see it in history. You know what I mean? Like remember Shaq? Shaq, and in his era, he was the most dominant, right? Shaq's way bigger than Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And you know what players they use to irritate Shaq? You know what players they really use to irritate Shaq? You had Yao Ming, he was smaller than him. He was tall, but he was smaller than him in weight and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? You got Yao Ming, but if you don't think that's a good example, you got Dennis Rodman, who's like half his size. Dennis Rodman was a problem for Shaq. You feel what I'm saying? The smaller Shaq, and when he got bigger, it was the bigger Shaq because he didn't start winning until Dennis Rodman was gone. Dennis Rodman was a problem for him. You know what I'm saying? Made they remember when the LA got beat by the Spurs? Dennis Rodman was there. You understand what I'm saying? Look, Charles Barkley. We all know the problem that they pretty much caught to blows on the court because this small round mound of rebound. You know what I'm saying? A head built like a milk dud. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Stomach look like a Jolly Rancher. You feel what I'm saying? This is the guy that's the problem. You feel me? And that's exactly what they did right there. That's exactly what they did. They decided to use uh Marcus Smart in that manner, which was extremely intelligent. I mean, extremely intelligent. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing that they did because he was definitely a pest, and he got physical with him and he slowed him down. They end up taking Giannis out in the third quarter and sitting him off to the side, like you know what I'm saying? We gonna have to, put you on to the side. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have. Sit you down real quick. You know what I mean? And as Giannis was sitting down, Middleton's in the game, and then Jaylen Brown comes in with the moves like Euro step, boom, accidentally bows Middleton in the mouth. Middleton spitting up blood. I think they said he need like 20 something stitches in his mouth. Like he finna have to wear a mask now. Jaylen Brown in the mask, put that boy in the mask. You know what I'm saying? And then, they won and put them boys in a casket. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Like, that didn't work over as far as I got. Usually when I rhyme, I'll be like bars. That didn't plan out the same way. So we just gonna act like I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Editing team, do not clip this for the shorts. Oh, they're going to though. Alrighty. So next topic at hand, man. Let's get into some real the MVP race, man. Um, I am so upset with the MVP race. Look, NBA Central retweets how NBA.com has updated their MVP ladder, and they got Nikola Jokic sitting at the top. Joel Embiid sitting at number 2. Giannis at number 3. Tatum at number 4. All right, and then from there it really doesn't matter. Look, but here's what I'm gonna say. Now, my first and biggest issue, to be completely honest with you, even though I believe that Giannis and them is going to be okay when they play, you know what I'm saying, Boston and, what I mean, the playoffs and everything like that, even though I believe that they're going to be fine, that they're not going to have any issues, even though I believe that. Check this out. It's the regular season. They beat the Bucks. They beat the Bucks near the end in a game that's like in the clutch, and they're kind of catching up and taking it. So move Jason Tatum up to number 3. You know what I'm saying? That's already the problem right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, don't get me wrong. I believe that Embiid should get the MVP this year. I do not believe that, what I mean, Joker has done anything worth. Well, no, no, no. I'm not gonna say he's done anything. No, no, no. Let me take that back. I don't think that he deserves it this year. You know what I'm saying? I think he should not get it, and it should make him want to fight hard and win a NBA. If he doesn't get the MVP, like, see, that's why I'm mad they changed the way they did it. Because I wish he would have got the thing like how it happened to Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, you gotta watch Dennis Rodman get that thing right in front of you, and you like, for real, and then dog that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I wish they could have. He be sitting in there and Joker be sitting in the locker room before his game or whatever, because he on the West Coast. So Embiid to probably play his game first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he the 1 seed in the West. He's not gonna play you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be one of the last games to play. You feel what I'm saying? So he's gonna see that first game. You know what I mean? Or at least hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna send him the tweets while he's in the locker room waiting. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna send him the clips, and then he gonna see him be getting that trophy before the first game and going out there and playing his game, and then he gonna, oh, okay, bet. You know what I mean? Players did that where, you know what I mean, where before they had social media, some beat writer or somebody who was very important to the team, some type of trainer or something comes up to that player and say, hey man, they just gave the MVP to such and such, man. You know what I mean? That's kind of messed up, bro. They awarded to, oh, they did, and then they go out there and dog whoever and go all the way to the finals and win their thing. You remember when Jokic won his first one? Giannis said, "For real, I ain't ready. I ain't MVP ready." Because you at the end of the year, they knew they wasn't giving it to Giannis. He wasn't. He was number 3 again. So he was like, "Oh, y'all got me behind Embiid and Jokic just because I ain't won yet." I bet. Going through the playoffs and we find out Joker winning, you know what I'm saying? After he got eliminated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just like the second time too, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, which is the same thing that happened to Giannis, which is the reason why they didn't give it to him that third time, and that's the reason why he went all the way to win that thing. You know what I'm saying? So do it to Joker for the motivation, just for the motivation, just to be able to take off, just to be able to take off to the moon, to the moon. You know what I'm talking about? To the moon. I'm telling you, man. Man, look. All I'm saying is, I really think that should be a good idea. That should be a good idea. They should give it. They should give it to somebody like Embiid. You never know when you'll have another year like this. Number one. So you know what I'm saying. He'll be one of those guys who never got one. You know what I mean? And then it'd be like, dag, like we got to go through a list of best players who've never won an MVP. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. We're gonna go through a list. Hold up, let me write that down real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even mean to disturb the stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to disturb the stream, but I gotta write this thing. Looking at, I don't know. All right. Look. What did I say? Dang, I forgot what I said because I ended up getting a message on my phone. My bad. I ended up getting a message on my phone as I was sitting up here. Um, oh yeah. Video or live on best player to never win an MVP. Mm. Yeah, facts. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think, hey, man, I wish I had more people in here because I really would like to do a live just so it could be a little bit more interactive and you know what I'm saying, and we can get a lot out of that and we can create a lot of content through that. You know what I mean? I really do wish it could be a live and then I could, you know what I mean, I put everything together and I, you know what I'm saying, like have like, you know what I mean, all the type of little extras that I need. But, you know, hey, that's why I say share the live. Share the live, share the broadcast, give me a like, you know what I'm saying? Give me a comment, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed, please do. You know what I mean? I only see two people in here. But you know what I mean? It's all good. You feel me? You feel me? I. So this is what we're gonna do here. This is what we're gonna do here. Man, the crazy nah, I ain't doing no more. But this is what we're gonna do here. All right. What was we just talking about the MVP race? Oh, yeah. But because let me explain this too. I do understand one reason why Nikola Jokic moved up, and that's the simple fact of the matter because you know what I mean, like he did not play and his team did what? They lost. And they have a record of like 33% winning percentage with Nikola Jokic off the you know what I'm saying when he doesn't play this year when he's sitting out for the games or due to injury or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? While on the flip side, um Joel Embiid, they have like it's like they're like 9-5 or something like that. So you do the math because I did the math of the other one like right off the top of my head because the numbers was easier. But yeah, it's like a 9-5. You feel what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. It's more like a 60 something percent, like somewhere around 63 to 67. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's somewhere around there. But anyway, they have a better winning percent. They have a positive winning percentage without him. You feel me? You have a positive winning percentage without Joel Embiid. Now, um, with Giannis, I can't remember what it is, but the point is, it works in the favor for Jokic because it doesn't even matter if what Giannis is because that loss that they just had last night, kind of like I said, it makes it to where the top two separated themselves, and now him and Jason Tatum are basically fighting for the 3 spot, which I believe belongs to Jason Tatum. But you know what I mean? NBA.com, they got their own agenda. Um, so let's get to the next topic, man. Let's get to the next topic, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Whoever out there rocking with me, you know what I'm talking about. We're trying to spend enough time on each topic. So, you know what I mean? Let let me stall for 10 seconds. So I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause if I take 10 minutes on each topic, then you feel what I'm saying? You know, people maybe people will show up. You feel me? You feel me? And then I'm just trying not to fly through too fast. You feel what I'm saying? But next topic, Kevin Durant had some choice words to say. Not like in a bad way, but basically he speaks and he says that he doesn't care about legacy. Um Now, do I believe that doesn't care about legacy? Yeah, I do. I do. As of right now, as of today, I'm not gonna say he never has, but he might not as of today. And I think that's what he was totally saying. He was saying he don't care about legacy. It just makes too much of a focus on other people. You know, he used to, care about it, but now it doesn't matter. But however, for you to say that though, it just opens up a lot of doors. Because if you're saying you never cared about legacy, what you're telling me is that the reason why you left OKC is for Russell Westbrook. Because you know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't care about legacy, there was no reason to leave there, which will make me believe that, oh, I just wanted to play good basketball, the right way, whatever that shit means. You know what I'm saying? Till you realize that wasn't really the spot you wanted to kick it, you ain't mesh with the guys that thought as much as you thought. So you went to go try to hang out with your Zen partner, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie, you know what I mean? But at the same time, that ended up not working out. But if legacy doesn't matter, why you leave there? That's my only question. If legacy doesn't matter, why you leave there? You understand what I'm saying? So that's just a very important question that we need to ask ourselves because you know what I mean. Like, I ain't gonna say we need to ask ourselves. I guess he needs to ask himself, or maybe somebody needs to ask him. You know what I mean? One of these reporters. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's just asking the right questions, man. Because I don't want to make assumptions. I don't want to make assumptions on the person's character. You feel me? I really don't. So, you know, just saying. I'm just saying, why'd you leave there um, in total? You know what I'm saying? Because the things that you said just don't, come together a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just, so I'm just trying to put together the tea leaves. But you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you didn't change your mind or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you did, you didn't, but I'm just trying to figure out at what moment did you wake up and decide I don't care about legacy. That's all I need. That's all I want to know. Because I know that you did at one point. I just want to know when the moment was so I could possibly, you know what I'm saying, just like, you know, just kind of understand, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you're doing, or not what it is that you're doing. Just understand your moves, bro, because you know what I mean. Like I like to study the moves of the players and player movement and everything, because player movement's a new thing. It hasn't been around long enough for there to be enough information out there because nobody's had a 30 for 30 talking about the player movement behind the scenes and stuff like that. Because hell, LeBron's still playing, and then the rest of you guys just started taking up on yourselves to do that too. Nobody has necessarily retired that has embraced this player movement. So I'm just trying to figure that out. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, KD, man. Hey, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, man. You know what I mean? I just want to know. I just really want to know because I do like those 30 for 30 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then because I'm who I am, I wanna write a story too, man. Hey, yo, somebody get to KD and tell him tell him to holler at me. Tag KD somewhere. Tell him to holler at me, please. But say man, let me see. Shit. See what I'm saying? I done basically flew. See what I'm saying, bro? See what I'm saying? I done basically flew through that topic already. That's the problem. Kind of basically flew through that topic. All right, well, it's cool because I'm gonna just, what I'm saying, cut the time in half and fly through this next one. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lamar Jackson. Dum, 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 dum. Lamar Jackson, man. And Lamar Jackson and his contract. Y'all need to, what I mean? I understand why they don't just pay him, but like I said, it's the conversations that I'm having with these people online about it who disagree with my take, which is fine, but then they start getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because they just don't see what I'm saying. And I see what y'all saying, but what I'm saying is, why do y'all not want this guy to get paid? Can somebody tell me, why should he not get paid? Like, 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 who does it hurt for him not to get paid? And I know what y'all thinking. Oh, the Ravens organization, the organization is worth billions upon billions. The organization that make that type of money, hundreds and hundreds of millions by the month. Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know that was who it was hurting. The same organization who, throughout the 5 years that he was there, decided to not give him any weapons. They didn't spend any of that money. You've been paying this man like, dog. The franchise tag they're giving him this year that they're trying to sign him for, even though it's on the low end, is more money than he got throughout the 5 years he been here from this team. We're not talking endorsements. We're not talking all that other stuff, y'all, because that ain't got nothing to do with Baltimore. That's because he did his job and got the MVP and blah blah blah. Because if Baltimore really felt like, or really supported him, or felt like anything, they'd have drafted him earlier on with that pick they had at first. Everybody try to be like, oh, he got skipped by all these teams, and Baltimore scooped him up at the end of the. Yeah, they passed him too, though. They also passed on him too. The disrespect is real. You understand what I'm saying? The disrespect is real, you know. And I don't know if anybody necessarily watches these things on the playback or anything like that, but if you are watching these things on the playback, especially if you got this far in, man, go ahead and tell me how you feel in the comment section, man. And matter of fact, let me know. Am I bugging? Am I bugging? You feel me? Like, maybe I'm bugging. Am I bugging? Am I tripping? Am I tripping, man? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not tripping, at least send me like, you know what I'm saying, 57 cents in the cash out below. Just 57 cents. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start asking 57 cents. Hey, if I say something, hit the cash out 57 cents. Hey, y'all know what it is. If you heard something you like, hit the cash out. Give your boy 57 cents. Yeah, yeah, hit that cash app and give your boy 57 cents. Yeah, if you agree with me or disagree, hit the cash app and see your boy 50. All right, I'm gonna stop saying that over and over. But nah, real talk though, because like, dog, they need to, this whole Lamar situation is very disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, he could sit. I had some people tell me, especially on TikTok, man. TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get my most engagement through TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? And I had somebody on there try to tell, but I get my best engagement off YouTube though. Best engagement as far as like, you know what I mean? Like, regardless of agree or disagree, you guys, you know what I mean, at least, better conversation, not disrespectful, and you know what I mean. Like, I mean, I do respect you guys' opinion because it don't just be all ass. Like, you know what I'm saying. Even the trolls who come through every once in a while on these trades type deal. You feel me? But real talk though, I get some crazy responses on there, and people have called this man. You know what? Selfish. If he was selfish, if he was selfish. You know what he would do? He wouldn't sign a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't signed shit. You know what I'm talking about? You want to call me selfish? All right, my nigga, I ain't signed shit. I'm sitting out. You know what? I don't want to get. I feel like getting paid 30 something million is disrespectful. So I don't even want the 30 something million. You know what I mean? I'm not finna go get hit for 30 something million. You know what I mean? Like y'all know what I want. Ah, my bad. Like I said, y'all know how this headset be doing this shit. Just automatically turn off whenever it want to. It is Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? So it just does what it wants to do sometimes. But anyway, man. Yeah, dog. Y'all already know what this is. Y'all know exactly what, man. Hey, this is stick up. This stick up. You feel me? You know what to do. Put your hands up in the air. Put your wallets on the floor. Shout out to my boy Riley. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's a stick up. That's what it is. Man, put your hands up in the air and put your wallets on the floor. I need that clip, man. Yeah, it's a fucking stick up. And they deserve it. They deserve to get stuck up, man. I'm trying to play I'm trying to play that Dolph clip, man, for my boy Lamar. I'm trying to play that Dolph clip for my boy Lamar, but they bullshitting, you feel me? They bullshitting, you feel me, y'all? Y'all already know. But hold up. What is happening right here? My computer is doing some bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. Doing some bullshit. Yeah, but anyway, man. So yeah, y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is, though. We going to the next topic at hand, man. And it is my fucking Mavericks. It's my Mavericks, man. They playing like ass out here, man. Playing like ass. Big Bodie. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm mad at them because they lost.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. And another one.
They just keep on fucking losing. They just keep on losing. It's just, oh my God, bro. Like, I'm not understanding what's going on right now. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and blame them, though. You know what I'm saying? What I am going to do is I'm just going to be patient because these guys didn't have enough time. They tried to throw something together. They didn't have the right supporting cast, and it just hadn't been a good thing. Are we done? Nah. Could we be? Hmm. Possibly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If Kyrie leaves and we don't, you know what I mean? If we gave away our pieces for him, we fuck. That's just keeping it a buck. That's just keeping it a buck, man. Say, cause if we don't, we need to get the correct pieces to surround Kyrie and Luka Doncic. I think I think that getting players that are a little bit more scrappy, play a little bit tougher on defense, will be okay. I say you get four guys that can just play defense in their own little way and keep some of these other guys. You know what I'm saying? I say we keep Hardaway, keep Hardy, keep Woods. I mean, I do like Powell. Woods or Powell, I feel like you possibly might have to make a decision to get somebody down there that's gonna be a little bit more scrappy, man. You know what I'm saying? I know we got the JaVale McGee, you know what I'm saying, thing going on, but you know what I'm saying? Like I need, you know what I mean? I need something else on JaVale McGee, man. You know what I mean? Trying I'm just saying, I ain't no disrespect to JaVale McGee, man. You my guy. I got an award named after you. I'm just saying it wasn't when you know what I mean. That whole little experiment, whatever. But yeah. So we got Woods, we got Powell. I say you gotta get rid of one of them and get somebody a little bit more scrappy down there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say keep Bullock, you know what I'm saying? Because he does know his way around the team on the floor. You know what I'm saying? He's actually decent for us. Plays good off our two stars. I say, like I said, keep Tim Hardaway, keep Hardy. Everybody else, man, you move them around and get some scrappier, you know what I mean? Players with a little bit more hustle and defense in them. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. Just move them around and you know what I mean? We'll be all right, bro. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean? We'll be all right. All right. Next topic. OBJ. OBJ, man. He drops his asking price from $20 million because he was asking for $20 million a year. He drops that down to $15 million. Now the real question is it worth it? Is he worth $15 million? Here's my thing. I don't think he's worth $15 million, but depending on the team, I think he's worth about 10 with incentives to get in the early teens. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't think yeah, I don't think that he's worth the whole 15 though. But if you got a quarterback that you got questions about and you don't want to get the wrong perception from the public or you don't want to get the wrong perception of the public and you want to get rid of a guy, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, this is what you do. You get somebody like Odell who has big star power, big name, so most people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's real talented. Ain't seen him, but he should be. We seen all these videos. We should get him in here." And then if it works out, it's like, "Oh snap! Well, I guess our quarterback was kind of that guy or whatever." You know what I'm saying? In this receiver, they had a great connection. If not, then you could get from up under both of them. Sign this man to 1 year, like I said, about 10, you know what I'm saying, early teens and incentives. You know what I'm saying? So if he actually make his incentives and you know what I mean, you know, him and that quarterback do some things and take a nice little playoff run or something, you know what I'm saying? Then it's a win-win for you. Don't you think so, Baltimore? You don't you don't agree? Not a little bit? Y'all should think about that. Just saying. Y'all should I should like think about that. Like that should be an option. You feel me? I would think that's an option. Yeah, I would want to believe that that's an option. Smarter heads shall prevail, and that should be an option, right? Yeah, yeah. Y'all ain't stupid, right? Kinda. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So, so with that being said, it kind of wraps up today's show, y'all. Dang, that kind of wrap up today's show, y'all. Yeah. So that's gonna wrap it up today, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my day ones. I appreciate y'all for checking out each and every last one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need some of those, you need some of Microsoft. All these things in the description. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is. On the road that outro, and we're gonna get out there. One.
Always got something up my sleeve. I'm hitting it from the back while I'm tugging on her weave. She mad in the bitch cause she just left the salon. Then she laugh it off cause she know that I'm John. I ain't come to play with you even though we on the run. $1 million mission in that pussy marathon. I'm going